Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cut.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Packers.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Looking downfield, that's Musgrave, the tight end. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
There, ready.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Love. And that is incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And now it's 4th down.
Okay, right? Here we go. Here we go. Check, huh?
They'll go for it. Love. Complete to Jacobs. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down. Big play there. Gain of 14 on 4th and 10.
That's another Packers 1st down.
Watch out now. 50 few.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Black 40.
Here's Jacobs. And he's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return, it's Antonio Gibson. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go, Smith. Hey, what's that? Here. Crazy, 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 crazy.
Off the play fake, here's May. That's complete to Diggs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
What's that? Hey, what's that? Hey, let's punch it in. Great job, we're good.
And the first carry for Antonio Gibson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A loss of a yard on the play. It's now third down and 4.
Crazy, crazy.
Third and short. And here is May. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, New England.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on fourth down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate. But in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Pats come right back to tie it at 7.
Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Let's go.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion.
60 red.
Love to throw it on first down. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And the Packers first down.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion.
42-yard line.
On first down, it's Love. That's to Dobbs again. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Gain of 18.
This duo, dynamite. 18 yards on that connection, and another first.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here, ready.
Here's Love to throw. That's going to be incomplete. And he'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Good coverage by Carl.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Love. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back. Lambeau Field in just a moment.
Okay, right.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's third and 10.
Let's go now. 10 black. Set.
Now Love. That's into the hands of Wicks. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's another.
A big gainer for Green Bay. It's a gain of 34. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Jordan Love. Touchdown, Green Bay. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Makes the score. Packers 14, Patriots 7. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Off the play fake, it's May. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Second down.
They'll go play action with May. Moving outside the pocket, going for it all. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
On 3rd and long, here's May. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Second and 10. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Ready? Ready.
Back to the air, it's Love. is into the hands of Wicks. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Green Bay first down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Lambeau Field. After this, space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Down. Set. Go.
Throwing is low. Pass caught. It's Golden. And he will score! Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. McManus on for the point after. He's got it, and the Packers will take a 21-7 lead.
Patriots 7. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
On 2nd down, it's May. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. Out of the gun, here's May. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
They're going. It's May. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. On 1st and 10, here's Love. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Packers first down.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's to the right side, and incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
560. Here we go. Set. Set.
A second down throw for Love. He's got it at the 3. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
For the Packers, first down.
Snap 10 cycles.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Jordan Love, touchdown, Green Bay. So he finds the space and breaks the plane for the touchdown. Greg, there are certain quarterbacks who just have a knack for that old school play.
That play call sheet gets a lot easier, Mike, when you have not only a quarterback, like you mentioned, who has a nose for the end zone, but an offensive line that can continue to get such a consistent push. You put those two things together, I think he should call it every single time he finds himself on the goal line.
Patriots 7. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On first and 10, here's May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Keep it on, man. Keep it on. They can't stop us. Keep on. Crazy, crazy, crazy. 5.
On play action, here's May. He'll look deep here for Diggs. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
Off the play fake, here's May. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
So, Mike, regardless of what everyone else is playing, anytime there's a one single high safety, whether everyone's in man or zone, he's really just a full field zone defender. His job is to just help everyone across the board. And there's an element of instincts, there's an element of understanding offensive game plan, and then at the end of the day, you've got to have the speed and the ball skills to get to the ball and contest as many throws as you can.
Throwing on third down is May. He's going to try it here again. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, here comes Gibson. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw now, May. He'll get this out to Henderson. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
At the 27-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Crazy, crazy. That's crazy, crazy, crazy.
Now, the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Here's May. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on downs.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
Here we go. Here we go.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A gain of 4.
On the ready.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Spike 60. Down. Set cut.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll go underneath to Jacob. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Cut.
Love to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Come on. Set. Yellow. Set.
They'll go for it. Love. That is hard. Romeo Doubs. Touchdown, Packers. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Gibson. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Hey, get. What's up? Crazy. Hey, what's up? Five. Crazy.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker. But you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Throwing on 2nd down, May. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And 3rd down coming up.
Here we go, set. Here we go, ready, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy. 5.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. The locate is big target, Henry over the middle. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
We're good.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Crazy. Hey, what's that?
They'll go play action with May. He's going to run it.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Crazy. 5. Crazy.
Off the play fake, it's May. Flushed to his left. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Hey, what's that? 5. Crazy.
Working out of the gun. It's May. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go, set. Hey, what's up? Crazy. 5. Crazy.
To throw is May. Flush to his right. He runs with it. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Here goes that.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. No time to get the separation there. incompletion is going to bring up third down.
Brings up third down and 2.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Here goes that. Hit it.
Out of the gun, here's May. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Throwing now is May. To the left side, he's got Henry. And the Patriots are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another Patriots first down. First and goal.
Gibson will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. 5. Crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Here's May. That is hot. And they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Down. Set.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A gain there of 20. First down, Packers.
First and 10.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
That complete to Jacobs. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. You're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
They've got it at the 8. First down and goal.
Here we go. Ready.
Here's a run. And he's into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good. 5. Now here goes it. Hey, what's that?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Come on, set, hut, hut.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8.
Set, ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
At the 45-yard line.
3rd and 7.
Gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Let's go. Ready?
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. That'll be intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Here goes that. Ready, what's that? Kick.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Dump this out wide to Gibson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Packers' 43-yard line.
Here we go. Crazy.
Throwing is May. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Here goes that.
They're going. It's May. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Set.
They'll start on the ground. It's Jacobs. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard
Okay,
line.
ready?
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Love. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
Even though that interception, it probably won't have much of an impact on the outcome of the game, but at least defensively it gives them something positive to build off of, because up until that point, this game's been a struggle.
Ready, what's that? Crazy.
Off the play fake, here's May. He'll look deep here for Diggs. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. May going to look to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. That's caught. but not until he's inside the 25. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
New England.
Crazy, crazy. Here goes that. Hey, what's crazy, crazy, crazy.
May to the air once more. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here goes that. Crazy. Hey, what's that?
Here we go. One final play. He'll let this go towards the end zone. So, it's a win for the Packers. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all three phases of the game. Ride that to victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.